I shaved my beard, but it grew right back. I tried over and over, and every time it just came back longer. Eventually I gave up and went to work looking like a wild man. My boss pulled me into his office and made it very clear that wasn't gonna fly. On the way back, things got weird. Every fish in a nearby pond suddenly swam straight toward me, and no matter where I walked, they followed. By the time I got home, my beard was long enough to braid into some kind of strange coiled plate. I jumped in the shower, and when I came out my suit had turned into a beat-up robe. I shrugged it off, changed into another suit, and headed out. The second I stepped outside, my clothes were just gone. I threw the robe back on, pulled a coat over it, and went to the meeting anyway. When it was my turn to present, the suit disappeared again. Animals started pouring into the conference room from everywhere, crowding around me like I was some kind of magnet. Security threw me out, animals included. Once I was outside, the animals got their message across clearly. God had chosen me to build in Arkansas. The press caught wind of it almost immediately, and just like that, I was the joke of the whole city. People were already drawing up plans to tear the thing down before I could even finish it. Then the animals from the forest showed up and formed a wall around the construction site. Nobody could get close. With their help, the ark went up faster than should have been possible. We finished it just before the flood was supposed to hit. By that point my hair had gone completely white. I stretched out my arms and the animals boarded, 2 by 2. People gathered on the deck and just stared like they couldn't process what they were seeing. I told them to get on. They didn't believe me. They laughed and said I'd lost my mind. Then the police showed up with a demolition crew. Everyone figured the ark was about to get torn down. But the sky went black and the wind picked up fast. The kind of wind that tells you something's coming. I knew this was it. I gave them one last warning. Get on board right now. Then it hit. A sound like nothing I'd ever heard came rolling in from the distance. The dam above the city blew apart, and a wall of water came down on everything. People were screaming, running, scrambling for the Arkansas. The flood took out everything in its path, but the ark held. Everyone on it made it out alive. Nobody laughed at me after that. I had done what God asked. And somehow, standing there at the end of it all, I understood. I wasn't just following his instructions anymore. I was carrying his purpose.